at home. Their ERA took a hit. But if you want to know why the Dodgers are in first place.
21-1. Ramirez grounds it foul, and it's 1-2. Juan Soto stays in the game in center field. Pete Alonso checks in at first. Swing to Ramirez with a 1-2. That is the splitter, and it's hit foul down the line.
He plays big. I mean, you just see he gets extra base hits after extra.
But he's become one of the best players in the American League.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable.
2-2.
2-2. And it's the total package. Ability to drive in a run. He leads the league in RBIs. He starts this inning with a base to fourth with a single.
His swing just cuts through the plate.
Up comes Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Grounded out his first time. We'll get to Bill Miller's mask.
Yeah, the umpires have a tough task in today's home plate umpire. Not the easiest job in the world.
Fastball. That is lifted in the air to right center field.
Talking about the Yankees, and the reason that the Yankees are having such an unbelievable year.
Got the visit with, comes up to the plate to face Gonsolin.
Number 27.
Because Stanton and Judge have stayed healthy, and the numbers together are putting up 50-something.
Chase is here.
I mean, it's rare.
He's in with the Yankees, all-star for the first time in a Yankees uniform, behind 0-2. It's interesting what Boone said about him playing the outfield, because he's already played 38 games there. That ball is hammered to left center field. Goodbye. Used to sit as a kid coming to games here at Dodger Stadium.
And it's got all upper body balance. You hit off your legs, no doubt. And it was like he just flicked it to left field. Watch this. Hands and then gone. That stays in the zone the entire time. And when you make a mistake as a pitcher, that's because they're just strong and hit it a long ways.
Denton goes deep.
Back-to-back home runs for the American League.
We touched on it before the game. You look at this lineup, that starting lineup with Ohtani, Judge, ability to take you deep. And that National League lead.
That's it. And the party's in the AL dugout right now.
Fastball up in the zone, two-seamer. Look at him keep his hands in right there. Another one.
Can Tim Anderson make it 3 in a row? A strike. That's a ridiculous baseball to homer.
Incredible eye-hand coordination to be able to hit that ball.
Anderson. Swing and a miss, 1-2. Think about that last.
And what's amazing, when you hit one like that, you keep your hands inside. The hardest thing on that dugout, but to keep it fair is amazing.
On the ground and through, a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. Let's watch it.
That throws 45 to 50% splits and changeups.
Major League Baseball right now.
There you go.
Foul at first for him.
Success today. You look at guys like Justin Verlander coming all the way back from Tommy John surgery. They ride the four-seamer up in the zone, and they can sink the ball two-seam. So you miss one. You're going to get the one that rides up in the zone or the one that sinks down and away out of the. Hey, what to me is the most important pitch? That thing right there with the straight changeup to 100 is the norm. If you can do, like Lucas Giolito is a classic example in his delivery, but when fastball changeup,
He caught it.
to me it's the best weapon. They're going up there geared for heat. It's just too hard.
Truck and our crew that you do have a nephew Zach in the majors that you can impart this with.
Shohei Ohtani, put those guys into the mix. You still have to have fastball, and
Outside.
I still feel like when you throw all the split fingers and curveballs, but it is really hard to
throw a bad one of those that goes a long way than a bad fastball, right?
I think Jason to throw 3 well-located fastballs.
So I wonder when the pendulum 1-2, and this on the ground to shortstop, and Trey Turner with the feed.
5 record, 18 starts. Pays the base on balls really good. 77.
Now makes his first All-Star appearance. Throws strike one.
It's an amazing story. Think about that.
He faces Trey Turner in his second at bat.
Outside 1-2.
You have your pen red eyes of the Minnesota Twins checks in over at first base as well. The league Leo Rodriguez, who was second place in the home run derby yesterday, moves into center field. The catcher, as Turner pops this up first base side for Luis Arraez.
There, it's kind of a throwback. That the ball skills.
It's completely a ridiculous number, right? 40+% of the time he's on.
Plays 2.5 games in the AL Central.
Here is Wilson Contreras, who takes a rip at strike one. That is a wonderful moment on the way for Al after he retires. His manager for the St. Louis Cardinals, Ollie Marmol, and he and Yadier Molina league game, and they were warming up and practicing to do it because, you know, look, it's a final season.
As smoothly as they'd like.
No, ball's out.
I believe both gave up home
for his major league career.
You know, unfortunately, with the years, it's kind of you dissected the kind of player that was Cardinals. You could put his first 10 years the back of his baseball card up against anybody that side. High power, high on base,
dropped by
ovation for Albert Pujols.
It's hitter.
A lot of people here at Dodger Stadium standing for Albert Pujols. 3,333 major league hits. Junior in his farewell year hit himself a home run in 2008.
11-time All 2006 and 2010. Think about this ring.
Behind 1-2 all the way back in 2001 in Colorado. He's a manager now in Kansas City.
Ball's up 2-2.
Albert Pujols, beloved in St. Louis.
He's in MLB history with 3,000 hits and 600 home runs. Hank Aaron.
You see that fan there, right? Time you see Albert Pujols in an All-Star game, barring something absolutely wild, hit opportunity, and Albert lays into this one in the air to left field. Bent that further toward the warning track, but even, I don't know, 50.
His last at bat in an All-Star game, he's been a role model, loved by his teammates. You can see the reception he's getting inside.
He's done so much for youth in baseball as well, and for underprivileged kids. The joy he brings to Major League Baseball is obvious as Peterson swings through.
You know, we've been around here the last couple of days, Jason, in LA, and you could just see that Albert, a career like he's had, so many ups and so many downs, and All-Star games this has been a wonderful experience for him.
Brian Snitker, his manager, this is awesome, is what Brian Snitker said to us about Pujols.
Yeah, he's one of those guys. Somebody said, hey, pick out Albert Pujols in his room. As soon as he's just been a superstar player.
No, he didn't. Did he swing?
Check swing. We heard All-Star game. Football aficionado. Swing and a miss, strike three.